Oh, you're a liability. And if you're a liability, then you don't need to be around me. I don't need no liabilities. And this is what I tell people within my company, within my team. Do it my way. Because if you mess up, I don't mind being a janitor to clean up the mess, because I told you to do it a certain way.
Here you were looking at the mugshot of professional and well-known boxer, 30-year-old Gervonta "Tank" Davis. He was arrested by Miami Beach police early this morning on a warrant for his arrest following an alleged incident that happened in June on Father's Day.
How are you on the phone with your mama and he's insulting you and telling you to come outside? I don't understand that. That's like the worst lie ever told.
Floyd Mayweather couldn't help but laugh when asked about Gervonta Davis's recent arrest. He emphasized that he always advises people to follow his lead and handle situations his way. Davis was reportedly taken into custody in connection with an incident involving the mother of his children, which allegedly occurred on Father's Day. Sources familiar with the situation say Davis was scheduled to complete important business paperwork on July 11th, but refused to follow through. This refusal reportedly raised eyebrows, especially as rumors swirled about a possible warrant being issued for his arrest. Many now believe Davis may have known what was coming and tried to avoid it. The timing of his arrest and his reluctance to cooperate have fueled speculation and heated conversation across social media.
By way of knockout, has once again been arrested in the state of Florida for once again DV, right? You know what that is. And apparently this took place on Father's Day. According to multiple reports, this took place on Father's Day, where Gervonta "Tank" Davis got into a verbal altercation, according to the reports, with his children's mother. Then that turned into a physical altercation where her mother came outside, and he refused. He went to pick up the children. This was Father's Day, according to the reports. He went to pick up the two children from her home on Father's Day, and then the verbal altercation turned into a physical altercation after he told her to take the children out the car. She went to take the children out the car, and apparently, allegedly, according to these reports, he struck her in the back of the head and did some other things, according to these reports. Now, this took place on Father's Day, and today he was supposed to go to the precinct, and he was supposed to sign some paperwork that he alleged refused to do, and I guess was a warrant, for him to stay away. And now he has been arrested in Florida, in cold Florida, once again, and he has a bail. Okay.
Gervonta Davis has built a strong reputation in boxing with his dominant performances and impressive record. However, his repeated legal troubles are beginning to eclipse his success in the ring. More often, headlines focus on his off-the-ring controversies rather than his athletic accomplishments. Observers have noted a troubling pattern of behavior that appears to be worsening over time. These issues are starting to damage his public image, raising concerns about whether he can maintain focus and discipline. Despite his talent, many fear that ongoing distractions could jeopardize what was once seen as a highly promising boxing career.
About the arrest or the charges, Davis is a well-known boxer, but lately many people know him for his troubles outside the ring. Tonight we're hearing the 911 call from the woman involved in this terrifying incident. We want to warn you, it is hard to listen to.
What do you say about the charges against you?
Walking out of the Broward County Jail,
You have anything to say to that woman?
Gervonta Davis kept quiet, his bondsman the only one doing the talking.
She's got nothing to say.
Davis arrested Tuesday at a home in Parkland, charged with domestic violence. Court documents say Davis hit a woman on the side of her head with a, quote, closed hand-type slap. It goes on to say the woman suffered a small cut inside her lip.
Please help me, you're gonna kill me.
After the most recent incident, Gervonta Davis was arrested in Florida, a state where he's had prior run-ins with the law. For many observers, this came as no surprise. They see it as yet another example of his ongoing personal struggles, calling it classic Gervonta behavior. Critics and fans alike expect the situation to follow a familiar pattern: brief custody followed by a quick release on bail. The repeated nature of these incidents has caused some to grow indifferent, viewing them not as serious turning points, but as routine disruptions in Davis's increasingly troubled personal life.
Breaking news, Gervonta "Tank" Davis
was arrested in Florida on domestic violence charges. And what I have to say is, the rollout is here.
The hatred.
What's the energy?
This is typical Gervonta Tank Davis rollout. Either you argue with Floyd Mayweather over some women or women that y'all both dealing with, Big Ollie, you don't know what's going on, or you go ahead and you get domestic violence charges. This is typical Tank rollout. The next thing we're gonna get a toothbrush with shit on the toothbrush, where you have to brush your teeth with shit on it. A crazy baby mama might put baby shit on the toothbrush. We're going to see a whole lot of stuff. That means that Gervonta Tank Davis is in camp. He's working out. Tank fans love the ghetto shit. They love Popeye chicken sandwiches. They love open holes in condoms. They love walking in the club barefooted. They love to have stickers on their fitter caps. They love a whole lot of ghetto shit, man. So this is on brand for Tank fans. The fight's coming out. Everybody, don't worry. The fight is coming. This is just a typical Gervonta Tank Davis rollout. Ignorant ghetto shit. That's just what happens. Free Tank.
Doubts are now surfacing within the sports community regarding the timing of Gervonta Davis's latest arrest. Some analysts and fans are speculating that the incident may have been strategically timed to delay or avoid his highly anticipated rematch with Lamont Roach. A tweet by Anthony Merrill was stating, Gervonta Davis really found a way to get out of the Lamont Roach rematch, has gained traction online, resonating with those who question the coincidence of Davis's legal issues emerging ahead of major bouts. Critics have begun to notice a pattern, suggesting these incidents may not be entirely accidental. Davis is reportedly facing charges of battery and domestic violence, charges he's faced before. Past allegations, particularly involving his girlfriend, along with leaked video clips and public accusations, have raised long-standing concerns about his behavior outside the ring. Although the full legal proceedings are still unfolding, the ongoing controversies are threatening to damage his public reputation further. They could also have serious implications for future endorsements, sponsorships, and his standing in the boxing world.
Florida, Gervonta Davis is accused of assaulting his ex-girlfriend in Doral.
And this is not the first run-in with the law. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live outside of the jail in West Miami-Dade.
And I know you have some details on this latest arrest for the boxer, Roy.
Christy and Alex says the charge he is facing is battery with domestic violence. And you mentioned this was an ex-girlfriend, but it is also the mother of his children, that according to police. Let's show you who we're talking about here. You were looking at the mugshot of professional and well-known boxer, 30-year-old Gervonta Tank Davis. He was arrested by Miami Beach police early this morning on a warrant for his arrest following an alleged incident that happened in June on Father's Day. In the arrest report we obtained, Davis is accused of striking and slapping the mother of his children in the face, causing injuries to her lip as he arrived to pick up his kids from her Doral home. Unfortunately, this is not the first time Davis has made headlines for his run-ins with the law involving domestic violence. I tried to speak with him back in 2022 as he bonded out of the Broward County Jail for allegedly hitting his ex-girlfriend outside of his Parkland home, causing injuries to her face.
Public opinion is increasingly split. Some fans express growing frustration, pointing out that legal troubles seem to surface whenever Davis is set for a challenging fight. They argue the timing has become too predictable to ignore, questioning whether it's truly coincidental or deliberately orchestrated. However, others urge caution, noting past instances where the mother of Davis's children allegedly provided misleading statements. This history adds complexity to the current situation, leading many to believe that a thorough investigation is essential before making any definitive judgments about Davis's actions.
Here we go again. Isn't it a coincidence that every time that Gervonta Tank Davis is about to fight, as we all know he's supposed to be fighting the rematch with Lamont Roach, that allegedly he hits one of his baby moms, gets arrested for domestic violence? I'm trying to figure out, is this real or this is just part of a promo? Because it's becoming a tradition. Leading up to the Gervonta Tank Davis fight, he gets arrested for domestic violence or something of that nature, right? So put it this way, Gervonta Tank Davis was arrested early Friday morning in South Florida. The WBA lightweight champ is accused of hitting his ex-girlfriend on the back of the head and slapping her, source tells me. According to an arrest report, Davis, who currently lives in Coral Springs, was taken into custody in Miami Beach before being transported to the Doral Police Department. The report states that the incident in question occurred on the night of June 15th. Damn, they kept this under wraps. According to police, Davis and victim were in a romantic relationship for about 4 years and shared 2 children. Police said that Davis went to the victim's home to pick up their children for Father's Day, but verbal altercation between him and the victim ensued, which escalated to a physical altercation. According to reports, Davis told his ex-girlfriend to remove their children from his car as he no longer intended to take them. But when she leaned forward to retrieve their daughter from the back seat, Davis struck her in the back of the head, then slapped her in the face, causing a minor cut to the inner area of her lip.
This recent arrest adds to Gervonta Davis's growing list of past allegations. Just 2 years ago, he faced similar charges related to misconduct involving a woman, an incident that also drew significant media attention and reignited public debate about his behavior. The recurrence of such situations raises serious concerns about whether Davis has made any genuine efforts to correct his past mistakes, or if he continues to repeat the same troubling patterns without meaningful intervention or accountability.
What do you have to say about the charges against you?
You was charged. You got nothing to say, guys. Come with me. I'm fine.
Did you punch that woman in the face?
You got nothing to say.
Right now, 4:30, a boxing star bonding out of jail in Broward County and refusing to answer our questions. Police arresting Gervonta Davis for domestic violence. 28-year-old was taken into custody in Parkland. He appeared in court today.
And we're learning more about his criminal history. Local 10's Roy Ramos is live in Fort Lauderdale with all of the latest developments. Roy.
Sanella and Louie, and we just obtained the 911 calls made by this alleged victim, and in it you can hear her screaming to that dispatcher to send help because she is in fear for her life. Hey, Devontae, what do you have to say about the charges against you? No words from 28-year-old star boxer Gervonta Davis as he bonded out of the Broward County Jail Wednesday, a day after he was arrested for allegedly hitting a woman at his Parkland home. Did you punch that woman in the face? Davis facing a Broward County judge hours earlier with a domestic battery charge.
Court finds probable cause. We're going to agree to $1,000 bond.
With his attorney present, he didn't say anything in court. His arrest report, however, stating he struck a woman who he does not live with a closed hand. The strike hard enough to cause an injury to her mouth before she ran outside with her baby still in the car, called 911 to rush over and help.
Please help me. You're gonna kill me. Ma'am, what's the address?
Davis, an undefeated professional boxer known for his knockout power, scheduled to fight in just 11 days. This video posted to his Instagram shows him preparing for that fight, but still no word on if his arrest will change those plans.
In December 2022, Gervonta Davis faced major backlash after being arrested over allegations of misconduct involving a woman, a case that dominated sports media headlines. Compounding the controversy, a separate viral video showed him physically grabbing the mother of his children at a basketball club, sparking widespread condemnation. These repeated incidents point to a troubling pattern of poor judgment, particularly in emotionally charged or high-pressure situations, and have led to growing calls for stronger accountability and behavioral intervention.
Talking to her, can't she provide all them information to you? Well, let me ask you this. I want you to talk to her. What if she told me that you beat the piss out of her and you jumped on top of her and started punching her in the face? Should I just go ahead and take that as...
Okay, but don't you know...
It's your side of the story. Give your side.
Have you just talking to her, though?
Yes.
With the information that she gave you, can she tell you?
You want me to just take everything she says?
I'm not from
Okay, but you want me to just take everything she says as fact?
I'm not from here. I don't know her exact address.
Okay, that's fine.
What I'm saying.
I'm not asking for her exact address. How did she get here?
She drove. With my car. Yes, my car.
To get here?
Yes, my car.
Okay.
Yes.
Did you give her that car?
No, I did not.
You let her drive that car?
Yes.
17 Bravo 3 copy now.
Well, she got here. From wherever she lives, she drove the car here, so she takes the car home.
9-1 drop off 15 51 Holbrook Road. 5851 Holbrook Road.
Alright.
Yeah, that's
You want her to
Rapid
leave.
SOS. So I won't hang up.
How is she supposed to leave?
It's 1329.
She got it right. You said you have a driver. Oh.
To his credit, Gervonta Davis has previously acknowledged his mistakes. He publicly addressed one past altercation, admitting his actions were wrong and expressing a genuine desire to change. Davis spoke about needing therapy and recognized that his behavior required professional help. He even revealed he had considered retiring, not just from boxing, but to focus on self-reflection and healing. At the time, his words suggested self-awareness and a willingness to grow, though recent events now raise doubts about how much progress was truly made.
I wonder how you could get nervous. I got my first class seat in Delta right now. There's nobody sitting next to you, so why the hell are you so damn nervous?
Well, I'm sure Delta will put out another side of the story once they see all the bad press that they're getting. I'm sure we'll be seeing that soon.
Right. I mean, look, I fly Delta all the time, so I don't know what actually went down, whatever, but I guess we'll see. All right. Boxer Gervonta Davis. He just admitted that he was wrong for getting violent with his ex-girlfriend back in February. We all saw the video. They were at a celebrity basketball game in Miami, and he was aggressively grabbing her. They have a child together. People were very disturbed by that footage. Well, now Gervonta was on the Last Stand podcast with Brian Custer, and he said he wished he would have done things differently.
I've been around my baby mother for like six years now. So we have a chemistry, right? I love her, and I'm overprotective. So once I heard that she was at that game, and I told her, I said, you need to get out of there. And that's my baby mother. I look at her and things like that. Like, I make sure she's good. And again, I love her. So once I was just mad, and once I seen her, it's not I grabbed her by her neck. I just told her, I grabbed her like I should, like you gotta get out of here, type thing. Like, and I probably was wrong for doing that. I was wrong for doing that.
Yeah, I mean, regardless of how you think Gervonta Davis sounds, he's admitting he was wrong for doing that, and he's going to get professional help. Like, that's all you can ask for a person to do in life: hold himself accountable and go get some healing. Hurt people. Clearly something is going on with that brother, and he wants to fix it. And we have to get to a place where you allow people to make mistakes. Period.
Yeah, he did say he has a little anger problem, and he's saying he didn't strike her with his fist. He grabbed her shirt, but he said he should not have done that still.
I mean, I would think, right, that a boxer would always have, like, some type
Anger
of
problems.
anger
Yeah, because you're kind of trained to fight. Like, you're trained
Yeah.
to use that anger to win, right? So, yeah.
Following the reported incident, the woman allegedly texted her mother about Davis's behavior, asking her to come outside. This detail raised questions among some observers, who found it difficult to reconcile the claim of physical aggression with Davis, supposedly encouraging her to exit the vehicle. Additionally, the presence of a phone call between a woman and her mother during the incident has led skeptics to question the consistency of the account. Many are now calling for a more thorough investigation before drawing any firm conclusions.
Gervonta got arrested, so the fight is off, y'all. So Gervonta got arrested for allegedly smacking his baby mother. And they was like, this not the first time. Damn, my boy. Now, I don't know if the fight is really not going to happen. I'm just saying, if I was Gervonta, I would not even do this fight. Because this is just a distraction. Look at him, y'all. He don't even look focused. He look like he in a sunken place. He just looking like, damn, fuck. So he was arrested in Miami on July 11th. They said this little altercation that supposedly happened between him and his baby mother happened on June 15th, which was Father's Day. So they say Gervonta went to his ex-girlfriend's house to go pick up the kids. And when the kids got in the car, an argument happened, allegedly, between him and the baby mother. And he told her, hey, get these kids. And then when she proceeded to get the kids out the car, that's when she said he struck her in her face. Now, y'all, I don't know if he did it. I'm hoping he didn't do it. That's my boy. So she said after he did that to her, she had a minor cut on her lip from the incident. This shit crazy, fool. So what do y'all think? If it was you in this situation, how long you think he finna sit? And would you still do this boxing match that's supposed to happen on August? I'm just telling y'all, I don't know, bruh. He do not look like he focused. I don't want this man to get in that ring and then lose that, like for show, go in there and fuck around, get knocked out. I'm like, damn, bruh. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this down below in the comments.
Just days before his arrest, Gervonta Davis stirred speculation with his online behavior. He posted a video of Mike Tyson discussing how past trauma shaped his aggression, an emotional message that caught attention. Soon after, Davis deactivated both his Twitter and Instagram accounts. Adding to the intrigue, Lamont Roach had predicted only 5 days earlier that Davis might back out of their rematch. The timing of Tyson's video, the sudden social media disappearance, and the arrest have fueled public suspicion that Davis may have foreseen or even expected the events that unfolded.
Hey, yo, Gervonta Davis is getting locked up again, my people. He posted about a lawyer and said, still haven't helped me with my case, shaking my head, then posted, treating me like I done bodied somebody. I can't do nothing. The last time I went to court, the city tried to find me for $25K. Damn, $25K? What you do, my boy? And if they treat you like you bodied somebody, then you definitely getting locked up, my boy. This must be what Lamont Roach was trying to tell us when he said Gervonta Davis will cancel the fight, my people. He said, laugh out loud. Buddy, no, damn well, I don't mess around like that. He gassing y'all up to justify why he ain't do his part of the deal yet. He really might pull out of this fight. Stay tuned. Is this what he meant about Gervonta Davis pulling out the fight? Because he might be getting locked up, my people. He got these court problems that he has to resolve, so he hasn't even done his part yet. He's doing all the talking on Instagram. He's doing all the talking on Twitter. This is what Lamont Roach saying. He's doing all the talking everywhere else, but it's just to justify the reason that he might not even show up to the fight. He might have to pull out and cancel that fight, my people. We all know Gervonta Davis has had several legal issues, you feel me? Allegedly, my people. Hopefully, this ain't one, because in boxing, I don't know if we really care about that. We just want to see the fight happen, you feel me? We don't care about all the shenanigans. So all I'm saying is that hopefully he ain't getting locked up, because we want to see that rematch. We don't want nobody getting locked up, you know what I'm saying? We want you in the ring. We want you to get that get back. And if he don't get that get back, it's like his excuse. He trying to go to jail on purpose. Don't be posting about the court online, my boy. Do what you gotta do, resolve that, and get back to the gym and do this rematch with Lamont Roach. But this would be an upset for everybody if it ends up being canceled because he has to go to court, or he has to go back to getting locked up, or he gotta pay some type of fines, because there's always something, my people. And Lamont Roach kind of hint at that, you feel me? He let us know.
That's a wrap for today's video. Stay tuned